Steve, a 4-1 defeat, a difficult night really, not helped by losing 2 players in the warm-up, I'm sure. What's your assessment?
Unbelievable with that situation that you're talking about. I've heard of it happen once a season, but we've had it go against us, and we got away with it on Saturday, and I don't think we got away with it on Tuesday night. Unheard of. 2 lads getting injured, 2 important lads. No disrespect to the lads that took their places, they did fantastically well. But we've just been talking in there, and listen, sometimes I'm just very aware that I've come from a generation where football was an awful lot more physical than what it is at this moment in time. But we do have to affect other teams a little bit better. I think fair play to them. I'm not knocking them, and very good team. Jim's got a great team there, no issues, and I'm not knocking them in any shape or form. But they were cuter than us. The captain was completely obsessed with talking to the referee, and the referee was completely obsessed to talking to him. We didn't really lay a glove on very important players, and I think we suffered for it really. And I just said to the players there, we can't be taking it back to the dark ages and just smashing people and getting sent off and booked and things like that. But they got to know that you're around, and and that's in all the positions. And we didn't do that effectively enough, in my opinion. I think they need to learn that, and the most important thing for me is that is something that can be developed, especially with the youngsters. Okay, and yes, it is about ability, but does it define you? I think it makes you more experienced. It gives you a better chance to play at higher level football, and that you physically can dominate your opponent. Okay, and 10 outfield players do that more times than not. They'll win the games, and that's a fact. Whether you're in 2025 or you go back a few years, it's important, I think, that you have to have a physical presence in all 3 areas, defending, midfield and forward, and they did have that, and we were just a little bit behind on that one. I've got to raise some sorry. I know you're asking questions there, but this is a really good group, and we've done fantastically well with injuries, abandoned games, to get where we are, and sort of have some, bumps in the road there. But they're a really good group. They can score goals. We can win games. It just didn't happen tonight, which against a very good team. But I've just said to them there, just keep your heads up, and we just go on again to Saturday.
What are we looking at with Mark and Deck? Is it too early to assess that, or?
I've just spoke to Declan just then, and he just said that he thinks he could be okay for Saturday. He just literally went over and twisted his ankle. I fear Ainsley's a little bit longer. There's a hamstring that Liv checked out, just in case he could play. Ainsley's a tough old lad, and he winced a little bit. So I'd be amazed if he's involved in these next couple of games. It might be a little blessing because both of them are 3G, and we have been a little bit conservative on playing him in those sort of games, but I can't tell you how much we miss both of them, and no disrespect to Declan, possibly Hainsey's older head there, just sort of calming our lads down or getting them going or whatever like that. He's excellent at that, as well as his performances.
As you alluded to there, we've had far more good days than bad this year. A chance to get back on the horse Saturday. Long trip to Worcester.
Yeah, long trip to Worcester, but as you said, I want to try and keep it as positive as possible. We've been beaten by the better team tonight. I've got no complaints, but we do, as you say, get back on there. We've won over 10 games already, and we haven't even hit November, so we're doing all right, and I'm really proud of what we've got. We just need to kick it on.